finally. It is late, but I'm still cooking. And I'm making about two meals. I'm making 2 meals. Okay, so let me get this party started. I have cut up many of the, no, let me not do that yet. So I'm just putting a little oil in the pan or in a pot. I'm cooking all of this in a pot because it's just easier to transfer everything. So I'm going to cut up, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 more zucchinis to cut up. And once they're all cut up, they're all clean. I'll show you what I did with them. I clean all my vegetables with vinegar and baking soda. So greetings, greetings, greetings. So here they are. Those are those beauties right there. And hi guys. So the onions are already sliced up. And I'm going to cut up the rest of these zucchinis. Now, these are smaller. I got these from the church on Saturday when I got the free food. And then I went to the supermarket this evening and I purchased 4 more. And those are way bigger. I'm not sure how much soup this is going to make. But one thing I do know is once it's done, and it's cooled off, which is not going to be tonight, I will be throwing these in the food processor. I will throw the soup in the food processor to puree it. And then I'll see what I will eat for this week, and then I will see what I will do for what I'm going to freeze. I'm just cutting these up. This is how I start. I love zucchini soup. I am throwing something in here differently this time, which is the green chili. I'm gonna try it. I'm also throwing a potato. So, matter of fact, I'm going to finish cutting this up. So I have 3 small potatoes that I'm going to peel, and I'm going to, I don't want to put it in this one. The recipe that I saw, so sometimes I will look at a recipe, but it's just a template, and then I'm going to make it mine. So this one had potatoes in it. One of these, it had potatoes in it. Now what's funny is, I had already pulled out 3 potatoes, but not necessarily for this meal. I pulled out the potatoes to go into, I have a black, well, it's different beans. It's 3 bean and 3 bean, I don't know, 3 beans in a can. That's what it is. So it's made by SW. And what I did was I had some rotisserie chicken pieces that I cut up and I froze so it wouldn't go bad. So now I'm just going to go ahead and put it in my soup. So I have in this pot over here, you can't see, it's over there. I have the 3 beans. I threw some chicken in there, and then I threw some spinach in there. And it's cooking. So it'll just be a nice little soup. Hi, Jenny. After I worked out, I had a good day. I hope you had a great day. My day was a lot crazy today. So I knew what I needed to do. I knew that I needed to work out, and then I needed to make me some DNA food. So the day is, well, the night has gotten better is what I should say. Okay, so I have 2 more of these, but you know what? I'm not going to put it in there. I have a pot of water that is about to start boiling. And what I'm going to do is once I slice up the potatoes, I'm going to throw them in that hot water and let them cook, boil. Now, I could put it in there, but I know the potatoes are going to take longer. The beans are already cooked. The chicken is already cooked. And the last thing is the spinach, which will cook very quickly. So if I put potatoes in there, I'm going to probably run into the problem of the potatoes not being fully cooked. So instead of me doing what I did last time when I made the stir fry, I'm just going to cut the potatoes up and put them in a pot and let them cook themselves. Yes. Okay. I wanted to get into the bed early because I did not sleep well last night. So, and then I woke up to craziness. I literally woke up to craziness. And the day was a little, I'm like, I was supposed to have these days when it was a full moon. I guess it is still a full moon, so I guess it's still crazy. People still crazy. People are still crazy. Now, I'm going to tell you all this. Now, I went into a building today, and, you know, some buildings you go into, you can't bring your gun, right? I carry my gun everywhere I go. But sometimes I forget. It's just with me. So this guy says, do you have any firearms? I'm like, oh, shoot, yes, I have it in my bag. Let me go put it in the car, right? So I put it in the car. I'm not my normally happy-go-jolly self because, like I said, I had a crazy day. So I come back in, and the man says to me, so this is the second time you came in here with a gun. And I was like, what? Sir, I've never met you in my life. Like, I've never met you in my life. And I straight up said to him, all of us don't look the same. Why did you say that? Don't say that to me. Then why would you say that this is the second time and you weren't 100% sure that I am who you thought I was? So what was it, sir? Right? But then what was it? So, yeah. He pissed me off. I'm like, I don't know. Why? Why? I don't even know you. I've never met you a day in my life. And you felt the need to say, this is the second, and you know, in a, of course, an authoritative tone. This is the second time you did that. Well, you were 100% sure that I was that person. And I have never met you in my life. And this is the second time of me ever walking into this damn building. So what are you talking about, sir? What are you talking about? Yeah. It's been a day. Maybe it's just, you know, crazy people. Or maybe because I'm just a little agitated because I had a bad day. But I'm like, why with the accusatory? Why? And then all he had to do was say, I apologize. That's it. I'm sorry. I was wrong. Greetings. Atsiera. How are you? I hope all is well. Wait, did I say your name right? Atsiera. Fire. Yes. So, it's weird to me how hard it is for people to just apologize. I apologize. You don't even have to say you're sorry, right? I'm sorry. Well, you're calling yourself sorry. All you have to do is say, I apologize. I was wrong. He couldn't say it. He couldn't say it. So. Uh-oh. Come on, man. Zucchini, I don't need you flying all everywhere, okay? All right, now let's peel these potatoes. I think I can do this now. All right, so let me cut this on real quick. All right, so I'm gonna cut this pot on. It has oil in it because I'm gonna put the onions and the garlic and the chili in there. And awesome. I know it's late. It's very late. I did not want to start cooking this late, but I had to do it. Because if I don't have any proper food, I'm going to eat out. And I don't want to do that. I don't have myself on a time schedule or a time frame as to the weight I want to lose. I'm just going to do the work. When I had a personal trainer, when I was doing it on my own, because I hit my goal weight quite a bit of times, but sometimes I gain weight, but this one has been really bad because this storm has been really bad. So I had to let some stuff go and get back to who I am and remind myself. And now, you know, I'm getting on the path. So, and it takes time. It took me, what, 8, 9 months to lose the weight before. So it's okay. Now, if I really just decided, oh, I'm just going to eat right all the time, I'm going to do, of course, the weight will fall off in no time. But I know that I'm not there. Mentally, I'm not there. You know, making conscious decisions to eat right is a mental thing. It is, for me, it's mental. I don't know about anyone else. Sometimes I look at people and I'm like, well, what do they eat? Because as an African American person, I can say that my family did not eat healthy, right? The soul food, this, that, and the third, they did not eat healthy. So I had to make a conscious decision almost 20 years ago to change my life, to change my eating habits. My family, they still eat horribly. That's just not who I am anymore. That's not who I want to be anymore, you know? So I always think about, what do other people eat? Do they just eat vegetables? Do they not eat carbs? I ain't gonna lie, I ask, well, what do white people eat? Because they always seem so slim. What do they eat? But when, you know, Oprah talked about her weight loss, right? And how she was with Weight Watchers for whatever time and this, that, and the third and blah, blah, blah. Like I say, Oprah, anybody that has, oh, okay, all right, you ready? My bad. Anybody that has a whole bunch of money, like Oprah, I will have a chef. I said Oprah was fat because she wanted to be fat. Now, some people may not agree with me, but that's how I feel. Because my mother was like, well, she did have a chef. Okay, so what happened? I will have a chef. I will have a personal trainer, right? The chef can come in. They know what you like to eat. They can make vegan dishes. I don't know. That's what I would do. That's what I would do. But I brought up Oprah's because, you know, she says something about having a healthy relationship with food. And that's the thing. When people become overweight, they don't have a healthy relationship with food, right? They don't know how to make the right decisions and make the right choices to eat the proper things. So for me, it's a conscious decision every day. What are you going to eat? If I don't meal prep. Now, if I meal prep, I'm good to go. I know what I'm eating. You know, that's why I want to get back to meal prepping, making my snack boxes, my fruit snack boxes. I just thought I was going to be able to do that this time, but I didn't get a lot of food when I went to the church. So now I had to go food shopping. And that's where I normally get all my produce from. And I get it for free. And it's organic. But I think even the local, there's a local produce in Arizona where they rescue produce and vegetables, produce and fruit. They rescue produce and fruit, and people can get it for free. Or pay $15, right? And you get 70 pounds of fruits and vegetables for $15. Now, with that being said, okay, let me put the onions are in there. Okay, so let me put the garlic in here and the chili. So with that being said, I'm doing minced garlic. So with that being said, I guess, produce is high in demand right now, right? So they're not getting the produce. They're not getting the extra, which that is their goal. Their goal is to save produce from going to the landfill. But with that being said, if they're not, if the produce is not being sent to the landfill and people are purchasing it, then the community isn't getting as many fruits and produce. So they had to cancel their two Tucson locations. They had to cancel. But I know a few people that go to different ones, and I'm like, I'm gonna tell them, hey, if you get some, I'll give you $5. We'll all share it. I got 5 on it, right? I think that's enough onion. Probably not. But I'm probably going to make it enough. Let me see. I don't want to cut up another onion. Alright, so I have a red onion. Okay, so let me see. Hello, Tay-Tay. Dad's Going Live is coming back on Friday. Awesome. I swear it's a mental and persistence patience. I'm not convinced that currently he has I'm not convinced she currently has a health relationship with food. That's interesting, right? Because when some people go on a GLP-1, some people use it as a jump start to a healthier lifestyle, right? I went to church with these people. The church I was telling you about, where the pastor was and the wife were swinging in the pulpit in the sanctuary. I went to church with these people, and it's crazy because like almost the whole church got the lap band. So I know that doctor, he became very, very wealthy, right? Just from the people of Living Word Christian Fellowship. Like, so many people. Now, some of them thought it was a get skinny quick. The ones that had unhealthy relationships with food. So they thought, oh, I'm just going to get this surgery. Oh, I thought I'd cut that down. And I'm going to be skinny. That's what they thought. Didn't happen. In fact, some of them had some really, really bad reactions. And okay, all right. So some of them had some really bad reactions to the surgery that they had, right? And okay, all right. You're getting too hot, too quick. I swear this stove doesn't play any games. But there was one woman. She used that as a jump start to a healthier life. And everybody kept looking at her and like, oh my gosh, she lost so much weight. But hey, when they had church on Thanksgiving, where was she going? After church, she was going to the gym, right? Ruby knew it. She understood the assignment. Many of the rest didn't. So with that being said, unless Oprah has learned how to eat, it's not going to, the medicine will make her slim. But what happens when you come off of it? Are you going to be on this medicine for the rest of your life? What happens when, like Angela Simmons? I didn't know Angela Simmons was on a GLP-1, right? And then Angela Simmons was always in the gym. And when I saw her and she was like, there was an ad of her coming off a GLP-1, and I guess she's taking some other type of medication because she came off the GLP-1. And I was like, girlfriend, you used to be tight. And it's like, her skin used to be super tight, right? Because she was working out all the time. And now she has flab. And I'm like, well, what happened? I'm putting the green chili in there. The green chili. I want to put just a little bit more in there. Okay. I bought those because I'm also making some vegan nachos. Since I bought the scoops. Well, I didn't buy them. I got them from the church. So I'm going to make some vegan nachos. So that's why I have the green chili. All right, so we're all good. This is all in here. So now, oh shoot, you didn't season anything, girl. Nothing did you season. Now, y'all, I don't put, when I season stuff, I do not, let me move this. When I season things, I do not measure anything. So I know someone had asked me, they were like, girl, I need that, ooh, that almost tilted over. I need that vegan, lasagna recipe. And what's crazy is when I cook something, there's no recipe. So I will have to write it down to say exactly what I did. But I think I do have a video of when I made the vegan lasagna. And if I do, then I can just put the voiceover over it. Okay, so I use onion powder, even though I put onions in it. I use garlic and herb seasoning. It's, you know, the ancestors are helping me season this, right? I put some rosemary in there. The ancestors are like, oh, that's enough. That's enough, right? And now I am going to put some water in here. And I'm probably going to put some more broth. Now, this may be boiling until about 10:30 or whatever. Even if it's not fully cooked, that's fine. But I know I'm not going to be up all night with this. But I wanted to chop them up and make it because I know that I might not have time tomorrow. So, as long as I'm in the bed by 11, I'm okay. 11 to 6. I'll get 7 hours. 11 to 6:30, I'll get 7.5 hours. Who else counts the time that they get to sleep? Is that just me? Because Lord knows I do it. Okay, now, what I am going to do right now is put these potatoes in this water over here. So I have this over here, you see? I'm putting those in there. Yeah. Okay. And then I'll let those boil. Now this is pretty much, this is done. I mean, it wasn't not done in the first place. All I did was, Creole lady, hello, hi. I needed that. I had a really bad day today. Now, does my knee hurt? Yes. It's a little sore, but I realized that my body is going to be sore. So if I'm going to be in pain, then I might as well, wait, which thing am I doing? If I'm going to be in pain, then I might as well make sure I'm getting a workout in. I might as well have some pain for a reason, you know? I don't know, that's how I look at it sometimes. Okay, so let's put this here. I'm going to put that there. And then I'm going to put some more broth in here. So what I have for this week to eat is this zucchini soup. I have this zucchini soup. I have the 3-bean spinach and rotisserie chicken soup. I have that one. And then I'm also going to make, is this the water? This is the water. Yeah. And then I'm also going to make, out of the chickpea tempeh, I'm going to make the mixture, like the meat mixture, or the imitation meat mixture to go over some nachos. I couldn't find the cheddar vegan cheese, so I got mozzarella cheese. Okay, I'll be right back to read y'all messages. After, we'll be right back. Okay. Come on, I need you to get in here. there we go. Okay. All right. I have my water. Okay, so what are we doing here? We have this. We have this. I don't want to shake that like that because if I do, something may... Okay, so I probably need to put some more, but I'm not going to put any more water in here. Maybe I should. I want it, it's going to cook down. So, I'll keep some water to the side, but let me put a little bit more in there. I normally have it up a little bit higher, but I know if I put more water, then I probably need to put more seasoning. Now, one of the things, oh, I didn't put any salt in here. You tripping. One of the things I do when I make this, let me put the salt in here. I save the juice and I freeze it. So when I make, if I remember, when I make another pot, I already have the delicious seasonings already in there. So I do keep the soup, the juice. Where's this going? Okay. All right. So I do keep the juice sometimes. Okay, so let's see. Let me see. Oh, wait, hold on. JTB investigates. I'm going to get to that. I'm really sad I wasn't able to go out there to find out what has happened, but I until I find somewhere to park, I know I can't go out there. I can't. It's just, I can't do it. So because she lied about her contract with Weight Watchers at the same time taking Ozempic is so dangerous if not taking it for diabetes or low doses. Was it the same time? Sierra, was it the same time? I didn't know it was the same time. I just don't, the side effects, they are. I already have digestive issues, so I'm just like, I'm good. I don't want to, I want to do it my way. I don't want to say it's the proper way. It's not the proper way. The proper way for me. I don't like meds. And my body will reject meds. So I don't want to be on medication where, you know, my stomach is hurting. It's just not worth it for me. I already have digestive issues. It's not worth it for me. But, you know, Oprah will always take those fad diets. She will always be on those fad diets, which shows me if you're jumping from diet to diet, Oprah does not know how to eat. But now you're skinny. I saw a picture. I saw a video. I said, that don't even look like Oprah. Who is that? Bopra? That's not Oprah. I don't know who that is. It doesn't even, I mean, she looks like a totally different person. I don't, wow. Her face is just so different, right? But they talk about how you lose your muscle mass. Look at Serena, right? She's lean. Where's her muscle mass? So this is why they tell them to stay in the gym, lifting weights. I don't have time for that. I hit my goal weight the way I did before, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm not, if I was diabetic, then yes, I'll go and take the meds, right? Or, sorry guys, or I'll eat right and exercise to come up off the meds, right? Because sometimes the diabetes is a lifestyle illness. You change your lifestyle, the illness goes away, right? But I don't know. For me, I'm too cheap. I don't want to pay the money, and I don't want to deal with the side effects. So I'm just going to do what I got to do. I did it before. I'll do it again. But Oprah went through so many different stages of weight loss before this Ozempic. And then she said she didn't take Ozempic, right? I didn't take that. And then it came out. I'm like, why do these people be lying? Like Courtney Adeleye. You know, I guess she was jealous of the girls that was showing skin because she used to wear her pantsuits. You don't have to show, hashtag, you don't have to show skin to win. Now, every time you see this girl, her legs is out. She wearing shirts as dresses. I'm like, well, somebody's showing skin to win now. Like, people will say anything. They'll say anything. But she's like, I lost 70 pounds. Girl, you got that Ozempic head. Don't be lying. If that's what you're doing, shout out to the people that are honest about what they're doing. Because for people that are actually trying to lose the weight, and they're eating right and they're exercising, and then they see people that's on there and they're like, I did this, I did that. They're not telling people that they were on a GLP-1, that they didn't had surgery to get skin and boob lifts, and they're not telling people that. Some people are not telling people that. But I said all that to say this. No matter what someone is using to jumpstart their weight loss, if you're starting a weight loss journey, then the main thing is learning how to have a healthier relationship with food. How the hell is Oprah so rich and she can't lose weight? What the hell? I would have someone coming in making my vegan dishes. I don't understand that. Okay, let me see. I don't think I'm strong, Creole lady. I had a really, really rough day today, so I had a lot of built up frustration, and like I said, that's the only thing that I can control is my fitness workout. And some days I can't control it, right? Some days my body is hurting and I'm like, oh man. So I go for a walk or I go get in the water. I'm not young anymore. My body is aching when it's not supposed to be aching. So I'm confused. But I had a high school friend that had an intestinal blockage from GLP. It causes intestinal paralysis. See, I didn't even know. Someone told me about they had gastro something paralysis. I was like, well, what is that? I didn't even know what it was. No, what it was called, gastroparesis. And I'm like, why don't you eat vegetables? She was like, I can't eat vegetables. I can't eat salad. But I also saw her, start eating a certain way because she was on medication. So it's like, oh, I'm on medication. Okay, now I can go eat the horrible foods that I want to eat. And I'm looking at her like, what the hell is wrong with you? Now, some people are okay with being in pain. I'm not when it comes to my stomach. Because having stomach issues, like, I don't know if it can turn into stomach cancer. I don't know. But I'm like, certain things are not worth me eating if I'm going to be in extreme pain afterwards. It's not worth me eating. So, wow. I'm happy she's okay. You said she had to have surgery. That is crazy. I don't eat bacon. I don't eat pork. Just tuning in. Hi, 978 Christina. Love your content. Just started following you the other day. I appreciate the follow. Welcome to the Travel with TayTay family. That looks like it's going to be delicious. So I have a few things, right? I have, this is zucchini soup. Some of these potatoes, I might put them in there. And then I have a 3-bean soup that I made, doctored up, right? I threw some spinach in there, seasoned it up, and threw some rotisserie chicken in there as well. So these are just quick meals that I can just throw in my container and take them with me. Heat them up on the stove and take them with me. Drives me nuts when people lie about not being on GLP is very deceiving. I agree. It's fun out of getting healthy and cooking is fun. Yes. Like I said, me learning to have a healthier relationship with food. I eat more fruits. I eat more, people say, you can't have fruits. I can have as many natural fruits, sugars as I want. I can. Now, I don't know about anyone else. People that say that they're diabetic, they said that they can't have that. Oh, man. You said, I'm strong. You were trying to keep up. I'm going to tell you. I think that was all. Y'all ever see the movie Double Jeopardy with the Judd? I think that's Ashley Judd. And she went to prison, and when she found out about double jeopardy, the rule double jeopardy, because she knew the dude was alive, her ex-husband, well, her husband was alive, and the black woman said, look at her. She was running in the rain. She said, that is pure, I don't know if she said hate, but it was anger that was fueling her. That's what was fueling me tonight for my workout. It was anger. Just frustration. Like, people just imagine a company making an appointment with you, and then it's a telephone phone call, and then they never call you. Then they just missed the call. So then someone else calls and says, I'm going to call you tomorrow morning at so and so and so and so time. Okay. I'm eating it. They don't call. So now this is the second no call, no show. So what happens? I get a message. We're going to change the appointment to this time. Time comes and goes. Now I'm like, okay, y'all. What the hell are you doing? I don't understand anymore. I don't understand. So that was pure anger that was driving me. Ooh, don't fall. You about to fall over. It's okay. One day at a time. It's okay. You know, and that's the thing about me showing these dishes. People can make them however they want. If someone likes bacon, they can throw some bacon pieces in there. That's what I love about cooking and sharing different meals, because people can make them their own. When I follow a recipe, it's just a template. I'm like, oh, okay. I like this. I like that. Okay. All right. Once I see the ingredients, I'm like, okay, I can do that. Now, will I throw some things in there to make it mine? Of course. Of course. You don't have to zip up your lip. It's okay. And I am feeling much better after my workout. After my workout. Stomach issues are the worst. I have celiac disease, so I get it. I have to be super strict. You see, I don't even know what that is, but I think many people have digestive issues and we don't know it. For so long growing up, I ate chicken. My stomach will always hurt. Now, I know, girl, you ain't supposed to be eating chicken. That's why. I get bloated. Like, if I eat wheat bread, if I just have a sandwich and I eat wheat bread, I feel like I ate the whole damn turkey. You know what I mean? So, and growing up, like, it's on the plate, eat all your food, eat your food, eat all your food. We don't even, you know. But now I'm older. I have more maturity. I know better. And now I know what I should put in my body and what I shouldn't. It's easier for me to go and buy rotisserie chicken. I can't eat fish every day, but when I make vegan dishes, it takes me longer. I'm in the kitchen longer, right? That's why I said, if I had the celebrity money, I have my chef coming in. I'll have hungry root. I'll have purple carrot. You know, have my meals in my containers. Have my food heated up. I can do that myself, but just having a chef to come and cook it, that's what it's about. So it's a 3-bean chili. I think it's red beans, kidney beans, and black beans, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see. It's by, hold on. Dark red kidney beans, pinto, and black. Yep. Okay. So it's made by the company SW. Is dark red kidney beans, pinto beans, and black beans. Yep. And I had these beans for a while. Well, not for a while, but I think they gave me a whole case. So I had 2 left. And then I threw some spinach in there. And some garlic and some onions. And once it's cool, I'll put it in a container and put it in the refrigerator. Let me make sure I have room. I bought some of these little poppy sodas, guys. Oh my gosh, I love these. Okay, all right, so I made rum. They had them on sale at Walmart, the little small cans of poppy sodas. They're so good, but I'm mad that I had to pay $1.10 for each one. I'm like, this is highway freaking robbery. So let me see. I've been type 1 since I was 12. So my entire life has been about knowing carbs and differences. It really is about committing to yourself to listen to your body. Very true, Atsiera. Very, very true. And we don't know until we get older and we understand how we need to listen to our body. So many times growing up, we just listen to everyone else. Thank you. Thank you, Judy. I'm going to tell you how it tastes. I know it's good, though. And these are low-calorie meals that when I come home and I don't feel like cooking, I just take it. If it's in a freezer, I freeze them individually. Take it, put it in a pot. Well, take it, put it in a bowl, let it thaw out a little bit, and then put it in a pot. And then I'm good to go. And then, if I want, because it's a low-calorie meal, and if I worked out and put in a lot of steps, then guess what I'm going to have with it? A little piece of bread, 32. I'm always seeing combination of numbers. I have, hi, MK5608. Hey, Tay, have you ever used an Instapot? It's great. It's great. Steams chicken and meats in 10 to 15 minutes, and it's not tough. I think you were talking about that last night. Look at that. Mm-hmm. I know you see it. Mm-hmm. But you also see that I haven't opened it yet, right? I haven't even taken the tape. Oh. I haven't even taken the tape off of this. I swear, y'all, I need to get my life together. But I really have too many things on my plate. So I just have to wait. But, okay. Oh, this is my own food, so I can smell it. Now, if I was cooking somebody else's food, I wouldn't have never put my nose there. But this is mine. I want to see how the juice and the broth smell. So, there we go. It's boiling down. I'll let it boil for about 45 minutes, an hour. Like I said, if it's not fully cooked, I'm not worried about that because I'm going to heat it up tomorrow. But it is cooking down. I love zucchini soup. And I made this, I guess by mistake, because I had like 70 pounds of freaking zucchini. The yellow ones, the green ones, the gray ones, the purple ones, ain't no purple ones. But I had all of these zucchini. I gave bags to my neighbors. I gave bags to the freaking, the gym. I was like, what? This is a lot of zucchini. But y'all, I had like 4 bags of soup in my freezer. So when I got sick and I had a cold, which doesn't happen very often, thank God for my moringa. Let me see. Well, I'll show you how it comes. Okay. So this is one of the packs of the moringa. Right? TravelWithTayTay. But that's one of the packs of the moringa. So this is pure moringa from West Africa. And what I do is I keep it in. These are the ones that are for sale. These are the ones that's mine. So I take it, I put it in here. And when I make my smoothie, whether it's a protein shake or I just take a little bit. Now, I don't use a tablespoon. I just shake it. But I've been using this for so long that I know my body. I know what I can put in there. So, I put that in my tea. So, I really don't get sick. Because an alkaline body doesn't really get sick. So, oh, now it's 35. That's funny. Okay, so let's see. Okay. Oh, I love pizza. I love pizza. Pizza doesn't like me. Red meat either. Listen to your bodies. Oh, Creole lady. I love pizza. So I'm going to tell you, I can have one slice of pizza. One slice. If I have two, it's over. But I'm grateful that I'm grateful that my body allows me to have one slice, but I'm going to tell you a secret. I make my own vegan pizzas. And I made a pizza with white sauce. And what did I use? I used tofu. So the same way I used the tofu to make that like ricotta cheese like substance for my lasagna or for my baked ziti, I do the same thing when I make my white pizza. I just season it a little bit differently. And we know that, where are they? This is what vegans love to cook with. The nutritional yeast flakes. Now, this is not the one that I really wanted. The one I really wanted was at, what's that place called? I think Vitamin Shop or GNC. I think it was like the Vitamin Shop. Oh, I couldn't find it. I was so mad. But that's what I use to give it like a cheesy flavor. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Okay. Don't fall. Thank God I got a little height to me. This one. This is the one I really like. But I had to get the other one because, you know, I took this to Gambia. I take my stuff to Gambia when I cook. I don't be playing with them people. Not the way they eat. I'm not eating that trash every day. I'll come back with damn diabetes. So someone said they had type 1. I think that was Asira. I'm sorry if I read it wrong. The wrong name. But so is type 1 the one you're born with? And type 2 is the lifestyle one? I always get them mixed up. I always get them. I didn't realize that there were two different types of diabetes until I got older. I didn't know that. I thought it was all the same. You know? Thank you, guys. 15 beans are good, too. Ooh. Oh, I got to check that out. I love beans. I love beans. I have black beans, pinto beans. I have lentils. I have all type of beans in here. I do not play. I always have beans in my house. Always, always, always. They told me when I was dieting, they told me a portion of food is the size of the palm of the hand. Exactly. I think that's the meat, right? So when I used to make my burgers, look at the M. When I used to make my burgers, they used to be right in the palm of my hand. I like salmon patties. Oh, you eat cold beans. I will eat cold beans like in my salad, but I never really think about eating cold beans. Okay. Lentils and chickpeas are supposed to be good for us. You see, one day at a time. We on the same path. We're on the same page. I made red lentils. It's like an Ethiopian dish called misarwat. Y'all. MISARWAT. Lord Jesus, it was so good. It was so good. But I love chickpeas. I've just learned that unless it's like a chickpea stew, like an Indian type dish, I really only like chickpeas roasted. So I roast my chickpeas in my air fryer. Okay, let me see. Oh, that's good, Judy, that you can't stand bread. I'm not a big bread eater, but if I eat soup or something, then I'm like, oh, I need some bread. Yeah, I was one of the ones eating bread at the at Longhorn Steakhouse. I was starving though. Bread and salad. Costco have the poppy and larger cans for a better price. They do, yes, they do. But I'm gonna tell you, they never have the flavors I like. That's the one thing I don't like about Costco, right? I love Costco. Don't get me wrong, y'all. I absolutely love, love, love. That's my store. I go in there. Everybody know me. Tay Tay, we miss you. You know, I miss y'all too. Let me come get some food. And then when I was doing Instacart, they will always give me, they knew I didn't eat meat, but if they had like a protein bar, oh, and they giving everybody else a piece, that's because I shouldn't be in this. They'll give me the whole one, like, you're working, here you go. I'm like, thank you. But they don't have the flavors that I like. And that's what gets me. Like, I don't really like orange. But if they had, I think, okay, so the flavors I got was the raspberry, the strawberry lime, and what was the other one? Raspberry, strawberry, lime, and, let me see. Is this? Oh, Lord, I got the wrong one. Crap. Oh, man. Oh, crap. All right, so I got the raspberry, the strawberry, lemon, and then I think I made a mistake and I got Dr. Pop. And that's Dr. Pepper. I don't even really like that. I should take it back. But Instapot, it is a game changer. I just don't make, I don't make chicken. So, but the Instapot, I have a pressure cooker. And I make my beans in there, you know, so it cuts my bean time, like, I'm gonna say like 90%, 80, 85, 90%. It cuts the cooking time more than half, right? But I don't make the chicken. I don't make meat. I don't like touching raw meat. So I have to find other stuff to cook in the Instant Pot. But I love it. Oh, Liza said, I love mine. I cook everything in it. Thank you, Asiero. I love how y'all be in here. I be cooking. Sometimes people don't want to really pay attention to my cooking, but I also know that it depends on what I'm cooking, right? If I was cooking, there's a woman, she cooks soul food. Soul food had, what is it? Cosmetic weight loss surgery. I don't know how. Shantae, shut up. But I don't follow her because what she cook, I don't eat. So I can't relate. I'm like, I'm not, ma'am, you didn't had all this weight loss surgery and you still cooking this slave food and you still fat? Girl, you should have paid me $10,000. I would have took $5,000. I would have lived with you, slapped the food out your hand every time you getting up. I'm looking at you. Where the hell you going? Right? But so it definitely depends on, you know, what you're cooking and who your audience is. And for people that are in tune with their body and they want to get healthy and stay healthy and live, then this is it. You know, because that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get back on track, minus the nonsense of dealing with these damn people in the Gambia, right? Okay. Tasty's Delight, healthy cooking. I have homemade pizza and barbecue, just no marinara. Okay. Okay. When I made that white pizza using that tofu, y'all, that was a game changer. Awesome sauce. So I make a tofu scramble that's like eggs, like an imitation thing of eggs. I put some potatoes in, I put mushrooms in it. And I use that nutritional yeast flakes because it gives you a cheesy flavor. Even when I make vegan mac and cheese, I'm making my own sauce with potatoes and carrots and the nutritional yeast flakes and vegetables. I'm telling y'all, if I had a man that would take care of me and pay all my bills, can you pay my bills? Can you pay my telephone bill? Okay, I'm sorry. I just had to stop and sing that. I'm sorry. I feel like I'm on the spectrum sometime. But yeah, I will cook. Man, he come home, he cooking. I will be cooking. Yeah, I need you to, so can we have little Mary come in and help me cut up all these vegetables and stuff? Yup. This orange is so good. Have a little sous chef come in and help me. Because when I cook, I make multiple meals. I just don't make one. I'm just trying to make sure that I smell the what you call it, the seasonings. Because I know sometimes I'll just put a little bit in there, then I'll put more water in there, and then it's like, girl, this is not the way you want it to be. Let's check these potatoes. Just saying, there are very few food trucks locally for vegetarian food. That is true. That's true. And you live around here. I love that they have food trucks, Asira. I love that they have food trucks, right? But most of the food trucks is pork, beef, chicken. It's like, now there is arepa, right? So there's a Venezuelan woman, Marlene Banquet, right? She has an insurance place on Grant Avenue and Grant Road. And she has a food truck. I don't know if she still has a food truck, Asira, but she's Venezuelan. And she makes arepas, right? Oh my God. She made if it's too much bread for me, so I have one, you know, and it's like probably a meal and a snack, or a meal and two snacks, you know what I mean? But it's vegetables in there, broccoli and freaking carrots, and oh my God, it's so good. And then she gives you like this green sauce. Oh, it's so good. Now, do I pay like $10-11 for that? Yeah. Am I happy? No. But it's only when I see her truck. I don't always see her truck. And most of the time her truck was by the business. But now I think it's a car dealership there or something. Her dude got money. I mean, she may have taken him from his wife, but yeah, he got money. That's why the family was mad, the children. Oh, she broke up the relationship. Said she used to work for him. Now, all of a sudden, he married to her. But he brought her here or whatever. But she... It was funny. He took her to... They live off of Silverbell, house over a hill. There's a picture of me at the house in front of the pool. And the mountains are in the backyard. Absolutely gorgeous. He took her to this dirt, this empty spot. And she was like, what is this? What is it? He was like, design the house of your dreams. And that house is, I mean, it looks huge, but it literally only has 3 bedrooms. I'm like, what in the hell? It only has 3 bedrooms, but the house is huge. But the backyard, how she did the backyard is like the pool, and then you go down a little bit further. It has steps. You go down. That's where it's the fake turf, and they play volleyball, and it's beautiful. Her house is beautiful. When I ride down Silverbell, I periodically look up just to see the house. The overlook, not so much the house, but the backyard, oh my God, is so beautiful. And she has cookouts and all this other stuff. She likes to cook and things like that, but gorgeous. So I would eat her arepas. But they don't have a lot of food trucks that are vegetarian. Yes, type 1 occurs in childhood. Thank you for that. Did you hear? Yes, Unc Neil, I heard he is coming back. Yep. And, you know, he's out at night, so it's easier for him because he's not just in one spot. I don't know, you all. It's different for a man to be outside by themselves as opposed to a woman. So I'm very mindful of, unless I find somewhere where I can park, where the neighbors will let me park in their yard, and it's not too far from Nancy's home, then I'll be out there. Other than that, I don't know. I have met some new people, so maybe I can get the people to... Holy shit, Shantae, what the hell are you doing? You're about to burn your damn fingers off. So maybe I can get someone to take me over there. I'm not sure, guys. I want to go over there because I know the FBI was there today. But, yeah, I don't know. I have to be safe about things. And Type 2 I have is because of the cancer I had. I'm sorry, Judy. I hope you are you said had. So that sounds like that's a testimony. You didn't say have, you said had. Instapot is less mess, one pot, and you can do everything in it. Saute, steam meat quickly, and slow cook. It probably would be absolutely delicious for me to make my vegan butternut squash black bean chili. Oh, MK, you about to make me break out my Instapot. Yes, I don't care if it's hot outside and I'm eating chili. Who cares? At night it's going to be cold. That's here. Roasted chickpeas. They are so good. They are so good. Right? We got. Did y'all put hearts in the chat for Miss Judy for her beating cancer's ass? She needs some hearts in that chat, y'all. Amen. Had is the key word. Amen. Congratulations. Congratulations. So MK, yes. So I do eat chicken now. You said, I'm confused. You eat chicken, right? You did on camera the first night you made food for the guys. Yes. So when I say I didn't eat chicken, this was before I went to the Gambia 5 years ago. So I eat chicken now. I'm in the process of trying to get back to not eating chicken anymore, if that makes sense. You know, I went to the freaking Gambia and they on the water and they got fish and none of the local restaurants had fish. I'm like, well, what the hell is going on here? It's too expensive. Well, you shouldn't let people come into your country and overfish and take more than what they're giving. I'm sorry. You shouldn't do that. But they did. So, yeah, I'm in the process of trying to kick this chicken habit again because I know that when I don't eat meat, when I don't eat chicken, when I don't eat cheese, my body just thins out. Oh, shoot. Okay. Yeah, I thought these potatoes were done. They are not. That's okay. I'll boil a little bit more tomorrow. I'll boil them again tomorrow. I want things to cool down so I can get, it's 10:22. I want things to cool down so I can start putting them in the refrigerator. Even with this, y'all, this smells so damn good. Oh my gosh. Yes, baby. So what's going to happen with this is once it is done, I'm going to let it cool. I'm going to put it in a pot. Put it in a, not a pot. Where is it? I'm going to put it in a bowl. And once it cools tomorrow, I'm going to put it in the food processor and start blending it up. Start pureeing it. And then it will be the soup that I want. He is nice. He seems a little quiet though. Dad's going live, Jacob. He seems a little quiet. So it was nice to see him and him talking and driving JLR. Well, not driving JLR. He was in the car with him, in the vehicle with him. So it was nice to hear him talking and interacting with JLR's army. It's nice. Wait, so you don't like tofu? I love tofu. I make it so many different ways. Foodies unite. So I want to be, when I start cutting chicken off and taking it out of my my diet or my when I say diet, I'm talking about what I eat. The diet word is not in the vocabulary for me. People that are on diets are angry all the time because they're hungry. So when it's out of my food rotation, I'm a strict pescatarian. I eat fish, right? When I am not eating chicken and turkey, I am a strict pescatarian, but I won't eat any scavengers. I just eat fish with gills. And I make salmon patties. I do love salmon patties. I love tofu. And if it's made right, thank you, Creole Lady 3930. Tay is a health coach, all around beautiful soul. Thank you. I'm just trying. I'm just trying. Turmeric bone broth powder. Wait. Okay, so because it's bone broth, I'm assuming that it's beef, right? Okay. Air fry are the bomb. I love air fryers. Air fry are the bomb. It's always seasonal at Costco. Christmas cranberry is a bestseller. Juma blueberry. Okay. Lord. I like potato bread too. I like sourdough bread. I like rolls. But it's not, I have to be in, it's like my body craves the bread sometimes. I can go forever without eating any bread. Whatever. And then it's like, if someone gives me some bread, I'm like, ooh, I gotta eat it. Or a croissant is, Lord, that is, man, a croissant, I can't say no to those. Miss Creole Lady, please, explain. You said, I'll pass on the tofu, I'm Cajun. What does that mean? What does that mean? I'm gonna come back to that, Asira. Asira said, I like to visit there, but I'm intentionally keep my distance because of the crazy of it all. It's, even when I roll past there, it just looks like a ghost house. I think the spiritual side of things makes it look so dark, even in the daytime. Wait, hold on. 10 Rag 79 said, next time you go to the fridge, make sure you knock on the door. There might be a salad dressing. Just give you a heads up. That's funny. Me too, Creole Lady. She said, I bloat when I have dairy. What? A good split pea potato with some green onions and cheese? See, y'all be cooking. Y'all be cooking. See? One day at a time says, the way to a man's heart is through his stomach. I say, just kidding. Look, this is why I can't be cooking for other people's men. I don't want them to be falling in love with me and whatever. So, but no, I just love feeding people. I did see that Dad's Gone Live just celebrated 100,000 subscribers. He celebrated live last night on a live stream from his home. So I think I saw the him holding something up and said, what is this? So he got his plaque. And he told me when he was out here that he got his check mark. So congratulations to him. He always say he's a small channel, but I think, well, I was the smallest until I think Behind Green Eyes came out there. But you all have gotten me. I can't believe it. It's 4,800 subscribers in 1 month. You all are amazing. Now I'm on the road to 10,000. Can you believe it? So thanks to you all, my struggling channel, they said, oh, your struggling channel. It was struggling because I was dealing with people that didn't want me to succeed. People that only wanted to see me arguing, fussing, and fighting my own people for them stealing money from us. I don't want to be around people like that. Why? They're sitting there, oh, this has happened to her. She got assaulted. This happened to her car. People were happy. I'm like, dang, your life gotta suck that you sitting there celebrating the demise of someone. I don't know. But I don't live there. I didn't buy land. I didn't build a house. I don't live in that shithole of a country. I'm good to go. Okay? Have no desire to go back there until it's court time. That's it. Healing is what I need from that shithole of a country. Healing. Creole lady says that fish is overloaded with mercury. I stopped eating so much of it a while back. And this is why sooner or later I'm going to be a strict vegetarian. Hopefully I can grow my own food on my own land. Because you can't trust what's out there. They throwing stuff in the water. You can't trust what's out there. So when I was a strict pescatarian, I would eat fish maybe 2 or 3 times out of the month. Most of the time it's plant-based meals. And I was just eating beans all the time. Now, did I offend someone sometime? Well, not intentionally, because I would stay away from them, if you know what I mean. But I was making mostly plant-based meals. Debbie M, I just popped on. I am vegan. Tofu takes on the flavors of other ingredients. Oh, man, I made... You remember how McDonald's used to have those little riblets, right? I made little riblets things out, or imitation riblets out of tofu, y'all, with some homemade vegan mac and cheese. I used to be in there cooking. Trout and salmon are my favorite fish, and love to go fishing. Judy, I want to go fishing with you. I've never been fishing. See, look at that. I would love to visit with my dowsing rods, right? I have never been fishing. I think they say it's so peaceful. I'm a city girl. We just don't understand. Okay. But I'm trying. But I have to, oh, okay. It says chicken. Chicken, it says. Okay, so the bone broth is chicken. Okay. Love to add bouillon to my green beans with the bacon bouillon. I found the vegan bouillon. Yes. I'm happy you found me too. I love doing these cooking. No weapon formed against us shall prosper. Amen. I love cooking. I absolutely love cooking. I found some too. Grow your own and preserve it. Bouillon-based paste is great with veggies. Y'all are hooking me up. Now, I can't get with that. Mackerel and sardines, that's the one thing I can't get with. I can't get with that one. Oh my God. They used to eat sardines in the Gambia all the time. I'm like, I don't want those. I don't like those. All right. So I'm cutting these off. They smell good. Now I have eaten this just like this. One night I cooked, I was like, I'm not waiting to puree it, and I ate it just like that as a soup. So good. So good. All right. So I have 2 meals. I have the soup. I have the other soup. I'm gonna make this tomorrow. This is the chickpea, the tempeh chickpea, right? Now, I'm gonna make this different because I'm gonna break it up and I'm gonna put it, I love it, you said smells good. I'm gonna break it up and I'm gonna put it in some manwich sauce. So this will be the broken up pieces that I will use for my nachos. Nacho cheese. Tira, you probably seen these, right? Alejandro's. Whoever this is, this company, they are everywhere. Okay? They have the smaller ones, they have the bigger ones. So I take these and I make black bean quesadillas. Yes. I have a quesadilla maker. Bought that. Love that. But yeah, so I use it. I'm in South Dakota. We cook fish right after we catch them, right on the campfire. Can't we, y'all? We need to go to South Dakota and visit Judy, right? I can imagine how good that fish tastes right out. I had fish from Mexico. I think it was cod. I have never, y'all. We went to this restaurant with the Venezuelan lady I told you about. Best manicure ever. She was going to get her, I don't know, they go down there and get their veneers and stuff. So she was going to the dentist, and then she was like, you want to go with me? We're going to go get our nails done. Google just reminded me that I was there, and I was all skinny. And then I got our nails done. I got the best manicure and pedicure for $24. And then we went to eat, and we ate at a restaurant on the water. Oh my God. That fish was so good. I was like, now she had octopus. I tasted it, but I was like, I'm good. But that cod was so good. It was so fresh. And it's just like, you never really know what you're missing until you eat something that's really, really delicious. And you're like, wait, like my nephew. My mother said, oh, she got the dollar from Dollar Tree, the peanut butter cracker, right? And one day, he found the other crackers. I don't know if they were Toll House. I don't know what they were, but they weren't the dollar ones, right? And he tasted them. So now, when she has the other Dollar Tree, Dollar General, whatever crackers, he takes them, he pushes them out the way, and he goes and he gets the good ones. And I'm like, well, I guess he knows what he likes. He's like, I have been to the promised land, and you will not be taking me back to hell. Okay? I'm not eating those cookies. All right, so let's see. I'm going to take this trash out because I don't like, now, I'm going to take this trash out. Eventually, I want to purchase, it's a compost, but it looks like the thing that they use when they are spinning for lottery. That's what it looks like. My doctor has one in her yard. But I would love to have a compost like that. I don't want anything that's open and bugs, but the compost that you just spin, I want to purchase one of those for the backyard because that's going to help me to have my own soil, right? And eventually grow things, not anything big, maybe some onions, some lettuce, some eggplant, some peppers, things that I cook on a regular, and I'm like, well, I don't have to go to the store to purchase this produce. I can go right in my yard and have my onions. And the gym I go to, we're always sharing things. People have lemon trees. I have these. They just gave me these. I went to check out a CrossFit place, or I don't know what the hell the place was, but they gave me these. Grapefruit. Yo, this grapefruit is so good. I already cut one of them. So good. And they gave me some lemons. So one thing I love about these people out here is they will share their produce because they have trees. So they will share it with us. So I'm going to let this cool. That one's already cool. Almost. The potatoes, I'm going to let them cool. And after I shower, I said I was going to get to bed about 11. I lied again, not intentionally. Not like Art Cathy and them lying and taking people money. I'm going to after I shower and everything, I'm going to go and put this food in the refrigerator and let it cool. Now, I gotta pour this out. I'm gonna do this tonight. I'm going to set up tomorrow's live. I just kept forgetting. I have a lot on my plate, you all. But once you all know what I've been doing, you're gonna say, "Oh, Tay Tay, we forgive you. We forgive you." But I just gotta finish doing what I'm doing. Let me see. Chickpeas are a good protein source if you're not eating a lot of meat. MK, like I said, them roasted chickpeas, and I throw them on my salad, y'all. And I put peppers, the red, the orange, and the yellow peppers. Oh my God, it's so good. I don't know what wild ramps? No, I don't know what that is. I don't. I'm a city girl. I don't understand. So you you have to elaborate a little bit more. I don't know what that is, but I love mushrooms. I eat all mushrooms except for the shiitake. Um, right? We need to go see Judy. So some people take the chickpeas and they make tuna fish, imitation tuna fish, right? They take the chickpeas and they mashing them up, and then they're using vegan mayonnaise or whatever, or regular mayonnaise. But I'm assuming they're using vegan mayonnaise if you're making vegan imitation tuna fish. But yeah, I've had that before. It was really good too. I'm not even gonna lie, it was really good. It was really good. Oh no, my tomatoes. No. You see? One of the tomatoes was touching the other one. And what did it do? It made it bad. Damn it. See? Now if I had a compost, this would go in a compost, right? But I want to make my own pico. My pico de gallo. I want to make that tomorrow for my tacos. I made fish. Y'all, I make cod tacos, right? My aunt was like, I don't eat onions. I don't eat this. I don't eat that. I made them cod tacos. I made 3 for myself, right? I like when I say tacos, I make the soft ones. I like the soft ones. I don't like the hard ones. The hard shells. I made 3 for myself. After I cooked them and had 2, I was like, oh, I'm full. I'm like, Auntie, you want this? Yeah, I'll take your taco. She tore them damn tacos up, right? And then I said, Auntie, I said, you know you ate onions. It really? I'm like, yep. But I chopped them up so fine that she didn't know that they were in there. But, she tore them tacos up. So I said, I'm going to make me some more fish tacos. It does look ominous. That's why I want to visit with my rods. I've already pulled the missing constellation the first day. I'm sticking with that theory. Okay. All right. Yes. It's too early now. We're going to plan a trip to come see you in the summer. You're going to be like, wait, what? All these people are here? We all want to go fishing, Judy. We want to give you a hug because you beat cancer. I'm a city girl too. Wild ramps are a green that has a similar flavor profile of garlic. You can do so many things with them. Oh, you can saute them. I make my own pesto with them and freeze it. So good. Deb, you see? This is why I'm happy I found you all. Can we get one more like to make it 60? Y'all know I like whole numbers. I can't do the missing numbers. I like whole numbers. But this is what I love about meeting you all and being introduced to you all, and the fact that I'm cooking this and you all are here, right? And interacting, and I love that. I love that. Not that like I always saw Eliza Coney. I always saw her on here with the cooking videos and things like that. And but I love that it's more people, more ideas. I want to be able to plan out my meals more. Right? I I have a whole box full of kitchen cookbooks, y'all. It's not even funny. I still have things, pictures I need to get framed, but I just don't have the time right now. So I have, these are all cookbooks, right? Cookbooks, recipes. It's crazy in here. High fiber, right? I have some of these cookbooks. I don't know. Somebody, it came to my house. I don't know. You see my hair? It came to my house. So I'm like, oh, well, they don't live here anymore. But thank you for the cookbooks. So, yes, it is. But I found a low-calorie cookbook from my gym. So when I saw it, I took, they put it up there on the counter for anybody to take it. I'm like, oh, yeah, I need that. So I want to be more organized with planning out my meals. And that way you all will know what I'm cooking. I can put it on my community page. What are the ingredients? And we can cook it together, right? We can cook it together. Now that I can't eat, MK. The large portobello mushrooms, I can't do it. I can't do it. I don't like them. It's just too much. It's just like, ugh, it's just too much in my mouth. I can't do that. But what I have had is, I think they sliced it. Jersey Mike's makes a portobello mushroom sandwich or something. Like a little sub or something. I like that. Maya the singer made like, because she's vegan. That's probably why she's still a little 15 in the face. She made something. I don't think she lives in America though. She made something where she was slicing it like it was steak. It was mushrooms, portobello mushrooms. I tried so many times to make it like her. I think the portobello mushrooms is just too much for me. But it was her food looked so good. Now I don't even know if she made it. Maybe somebody else made it. Maybe she got a chef. Maybe she has a chef. But it was like steak, and then it was rice with black beans, like dirty rice with black. Oh my God, y'all, that looks so good. I'm making myself hungry like I ain't just eat. Yes, Jersey Mike's. They had that. It's with I think they make it with Swiss cheese, but oh my gosh, that sandwich is so good. But I've been trying to stay away from the fast food, so I just remembered. But all right, guys, it's been great. It's been great. Louisiana is a sportsman paradise. Oh yeah, this has been fun with you ladies. I appreciate you all. And I hope you all have a great evening. Tomorrow is Friday. Friday Night Frights. I'm going to set up before I go to bed. I'm going to set up the StreamYard. It's probably going to be about 5 o'clock. I'm going to go live so you all will know. And I'm going to allow call-ins so we can talk about the update on, the FBI being in Nancy's neighborhood today, right? So at least we know that they're working. Yes, I love quinoa. I eat quinoa. And I like wild rice when I do eat rice, but I just use it to firm up my mushroom burgers and stuff like that. But we're going to go live. I'm going to go live tomorrow at 5. You all will be able to call in and we'll be able to talk about the Nancy Guthrie case and opinions. And, that's what it is, because none of us really know what happened. But it would be nice to be able to hear you all's voice and to hear what you all have to say. So 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, mañana, for Friday Night Frights. Thank you so much for joining me for another Cooking with Tay Tay episode. And I'll see you tomorrow. Sleep well, guys. Thank you. Take care.